Are you considering buying a home? It is a huge step, and I'm here with the 14 steps to buying a home with this video series to help you navigate what can be a complicated process. I'm here to break it down and make it simple and make it easy for you to consider all these factors and whether you're ready to buy a home. The first thing I recommend you do is get a realtor to help you on this path and navigate this journey, because it can be stressful to say the least. I love to help my clients weigh the pros and cons of whether it's the right time to buy a house, and there's plenty of times where I tell people, now might not be the best time, but let's check it out again in a few months or a year. I'm here for you and for them whenever the time is right. So some factors you may want to consider in whether you're ready to buy a home are you starting a family? How long are you going to be in the specific area that you're considering? I recommend that you plan being there at least 3 years, because the cost to buy and sell a home can really add up. Your closing costs as a buyer are typically 2 to 3%. Even though you're not paying commission, you have a lot of other closing costs like title insurance on your loan, escrow costs, and other things like that. And if you're gonna sell a home within a year or two, unless we're in a really highly, quickly appreciating market, it's gonna cost you a lot. When you go to sell it, it's typically about 5.5%, give or take, of the sale price of your home that's gonna cost you in your closing costs. So that being said, it's about 8% on the front end and the back end of buying and selling a home altogether. So if you're not expecting at least that much appreciation between now and when you sell the house, maybe don't buy the home. And also, it does financially take a toll on you. Moving and buying and selling real estate is one of the most stressful things in your life. It can be really fun and exciting, but it's still stressful. So when you're deciding whether or not to buy a house, think about how long you plan to be there, if it's the right location. If you have kids, of course, check out the school area and other things like this. But I also have other factors for you to consider. So if you have more questions, just message me or call me, and I'd love to help you talk through the pros and cons of whether now is the right time even for you to buy a home. Make sure you watch my next video for the next step.